Okay, Repossessed from 1990, the parody of The Exorcist. Now, Repossessed, it is a funny movie. I know not a lot of people like this film, but it's still funny. You have Linda Blair sort of reprising her role in the Exorcist. She was Regan, but in this movie, her character's name is Nancy. Get it, Nancy Regan. Linda Blair, she's always known for playing the possessed girl, whether it be The Exorcist, Repossessed, and what's that other one? The Witchery. That's a cool film too. But you have Leslie Nielsen, who's the Naked Gun. He's the funny master of the '80s and '90s. He plays Father Jebediah May, and years before, where Nancy gets repossessed again. She was already possessed, and he exorcised her to get the demon out of her body. But now it's years later. For some reason, she's repossessed again. Oh yeah, she was watching TV, and the devil just pops out and repossesses her body. It's sort of like The Exorcist, but it's just more funny. Even though when you see Linda Blair, when she was possessed by that devil or demon, how she looks, she's still scary, but it's still funny. Exorcist, she was really more scarier than funny. But anyway, she calls when she's regular Nancy, she calls what was the actor's name? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I wrote this down in the wrong way, but Father Luke Brophy, played by MC Stark, he did a good job playing Father Luke Brophy. So she calls him to help her try. She tells him that the devil is back in my body. But when she repossessed, it was like the scene when she was choking him on the bed, and the kids tell their dad, "Dad, Mom is helping the priest, or the priest is helping Mom," or something like that. It's so funny. There's a lot of funny lines, like where Father Brophy says, "God created man in His own image," and she says, "Oh, really? How do you explain Pee Wee Herman?" Was it Father Jebediah May who says, God has a million what did he say? I'm trying to think. That God has a billion followers, and the devil the devil possessed Nancy was possessed by the devil, says, "Oh yeah, so is Wheel of Fortune." I'm sorry, but those are the lines said in the movie. What else happens? When Father he does Jebediah May Father May doesn't want to go through that again. When Father Brophy tells him, "Please, you got to help you got to help Nancy," but when he changes his mind, he goes to the gym to get pumped up. That's so funny. You also have the characters Ernest Weller and his wife Fannie Ray Weller, played by Ned Beatty, and I can't pronounce the name, Lana Scrub. I can't pronounce the last name. I'm sorry. They're really parodied in you know Jimmy and Tammy Faye Baker. Though the televisionists you saw in the '80s, like this religious couple who wants to have possessed Nancy on their show because it would draw higher ratings. And I like the dog that the first part of the movie where Fanny Ray has this poodle named Fufu. Everybody says hi Fufu. And one scene was this character Ernest almost says that when Fufu tries to bite his finger, "You little shit," and then everybody's like, the audience, and Ernest says, "You little Shih Tzu, Shih Tzu." It was a Shih Tzu or a poodle, whatever the dog breed was. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite movies now, Repossessed. Another cool scene where Ernest he kills a Fufu by throwing her out of the window, and I forget how she dies, but the audience not on the audience. I mean, this scene doesn't take place in the studio audience, but when they're driving away, but somehow the audience says, "Bye, Fufu." I'm sorry, I'm a little too excited, but this does happen in the movie Repossessed. It is a funny movie. I just want to talk about some of my favorite scenes before I end the video. You also have a cameo by the late Mean Gene Oakland and Jesse the Body Ventura, where at the end of the movie, Father Jebediah May and Father Luke Brophy, when they were trying to get the devil out of Nancy, they were doing wrestling commentary. I sort of wish Gorilla Monsoon or Vince McMahon should have joined them, but you know, there's a couple of funny scenes where Nancy the Devil turns Father Jebediah May into a rabbi, no, a singing nun, and Groucho Marx. This is the craziest repossessions I ever seen. But later on, before the final part of, sorry, I meant to say was before the end when they finally got Nancy out of her body. Father Brophy, I think he suggested no, yeah, it was Father Brophy, I think, who tells Father May we tried everything, Father, and I think it was Father May or Brophy, I can't remember. Who said we haven't tried rock and roll, and the devil was like rock and roll, and then Father May says rock and roll, we haven't tried that, and the devil says I hate rock and roll, and Father May says oh you hate rock and roll, and then they played that song Devil in the Blue Dress, Blue Dress, Blue Dress, Devil in the Blue Dress on. Funny Jesse and me Gene were dancing along with it. And I think Father May he was parodying Michael Jackson and all the cool rock and roll singers of the 80s. And then Nancy, she turns back to normal, and I like the scene where when the devil's away, he tells Nancy, Father May and Father Brophy, I'll be back again, and they all say, oh, holy shit. And I like the song at the end of the movie when the credits are rolling, the devil, he's coming back. The devil, he's coming back. Anyway, that's it. Repossessed. It really is a cool film. I know it got a ton of hate, but you know a lot of these films, like comedy spoofs, they always get a lot of hate, especially now with Scary Movie 4 or 5, where Scary Movie's really gone downhill. But the first one, and first two, I like. Scary Movie 3, I liked too. 4 was okay. 5, I didn't see it, and I don't want to see it. But you know, not a lot of people like the comedy spoofs like Repossessed and Naked Gun. Naked Gun was definitely funny, but check out Repossessed. It is a funny movie. Leslie Nielsen, may he rest in peace. He does such a good job at funny dumb spoof films, even Wrongfully Accused. I know not a lot of people like that, but still, check out Repossessed, directed by written and directed by Bob Logan. It's still a cool film. Thank you for watching, and thank you for checking out my other videos. Have a nice day.